My project is on the Poedex by Elizabeth Acevedo, and it goes through her representation of marginalized voices throughout the piece. My central thesis is as follows. Elizabeth Acevedo portrays and effectively represents struggles for teenagers who make up marginalized cultures living in the United States through her depictions of main character Zia Mara, who is a part of her traditional American Dominican culture at home, as well as the culture she is now a part of for making up the newest generation in the United States. Acevedo uses slam poetry as a form in this piece to give Zia Mara that emotional and powerful voice to serve as a speaker for these marginalized voices. Furthermore, Acevedo shows relatable struggles through Zia Mara that aim to relate to those in these specific groups, including American Dominican culture, the youth age group, and those who identify as female. Some research that I have is as follows. Throughout Elizabeth Acevedo's novel, the use of slam poetry is seen throughout. This typically verbal form of literature is vital to Acevedo's intentions to build up a voice through main character Zia Mara. One great example from the novel representing women's gender complications can be found in the poem about men treating her certain ways because of her appearance. A little clip of this is as follows. It happens when I'm at school. It happens when I'm on the train. It happens when I'm standing on the platform. It happens when I'm sitting on the stoop. It happens when I'm turning the corner. It happens when I forget to be on guard. It happens all the time. I should be used to it. I shouldn't get so angry when boys, and sometimes grown-ass men, talk to me however they want, think they can grab themselves or rub against me or make all kinds of offers. But I'm never used to it, and it always makes my hand shake, always makes my throat tight. The only thing that calms me down after Twin and I get home is to put my headphones on, to listen to Drake, to grab my notebook and write all the things I wish I could have said. This example gives insight to her representing sexual over-sexualizing of women. Other poems include those about her mom's oppression on her desires due to religion and her past, as well as poems about her struggles to get what she needs from not being an adult. Through these poems, Acevedo shows directly how she's building a voice through Zia Mara to represent people going through similar issues. One of the most important interviews I have is with the author herself. In an interview with her, she mentions her intent to write this book as a representation of these voices who don't have anywhere to turn. It is known as her intentions with the novel. There are other subtle demographics represented throughout, but the three main demographics that Zia Mara seems to represent include women, the youth group, and Dominican American. So to try to connect everything into a way for research, not only does Elizabeth Acevedo represent these voices, but there are many secondary sources outside of the book that give accounts of research done and interviews with certain demographics and the issues they face in the modern world. The goal is to connect these real-life studies to the examples shown in the book to show how effectively Acevedo achieves her goals in the book to represent these marginalized voices, which she said was her intention in that interview. Furthermore, the use of slam poetry to heighten the impact and emotion in her voice serves to aid this intention. Studies include religion in Dominican American homes, struggles for youth against their parents, and much more. This is the basic outline of my project, including the project introduction, my research, and a way to connect it all together. Thank you.